But my mom, she was Miss also before.
Oh, okay.
My aunt, she was Miss. My grandmother, she was Miss. So I came from a family of Misses. So always being, I joke, that always being in our blood to be a Miss.
So as you know, our body, women's body changes over time. Is it stressful for you to always have to maintain a good body measurement, a beautiful appearance?
Confidence, it changes everything.
Yeah.
Changes everything. If you arrive with confidence, independently what's your size, you always gonna stand out.
Yes.
People always gonna see your real beauty.
Xin chào mọi người, tới với The Visual, một series mới của Zing News. Tại đây là nơi mà chúng tôi tìm gặp những gương mặt có khả năng nổi bật giữa đám đông với một visual có thể được nhìn thấy và quan trọng hơn là có thể cảm thấy. Và trong tháng 4 này thì The Visual đã chọn Isabella Menin, đương kim Miss Grand International 2022, Hoa hậu đẹp nhất thế giới 2022. Hi Isabella.
Hi,
How are you doing today?
I'm good, and you?
I'm
Thank you
good.
for having me today.
My pleasure.
I know in October we're gonna have a month here, and I'm very excited for this month.
Definitely. And your final walk will be
Oh
here
my God.
also, right?
I can't believe.
Oh.
Passes so fast.
Oh yeah. How do you feel about your reign?
Honestly, has been the most incredible months of my life. Be a Miss, be a beauty queen is a dream I have since I was little kid, and to see this dream becoming true, for me, it's an experience that I'm like eternally grateful. But beyond that, I feel that be a beauty queen, I love it not only because it was my dream, but today I can see that I could really found my purpose, especially to inspire other people through my history, the history of my grandfather, the people that live with me, and to receive the feedback from people, that cards or people come to talk with me, that I inspire them in some way, that I hugged them a long time, they didn't receive a hug. Like so many beautiful messages I receive, that I believe the most beautiful part of my reign is this, the people I could touch.
Yeah, I could not agree more. I think as a beauty queen also, I think that our biggest gift that we can receive during our reign is the love that we can feel from other people, right? So back to our series. What do you think about the name, The Visual?
It's a great name. It's a very, very nice name. I think it's very innovative, the visual, and also the audio, because people can see, people can hear.
And yes, we also focus on the one thing that the visual also focuses on one thing, that is people can feel, like through our appearance.
Amazing. No, that's great.
Actually, you are the first character to be on the series. Like you started the whole series.
Oh, I feel so honored now.
I think you are very fit with the name of the series, The Visual. That is something that you can see as well as you can feel.
Yes.
So I heard that you are voted as the Grand Slam of 2022, right? Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
A lot of people have voted you to be the most stunning queen of 2022. What do you think about this title?
First, I feel so honored. I was telling today that I was seeing, because there are also another awards, not only for the beauty queen, but also for the pageants. And I was seeing Miss Grand International get so many awards. And I was like, oh my God, imagine I don't get it. He get all the awards, Miss Grand International, when is the queen? No Miss Grand International. But thank God I got it. But I believe this award, it's beyond beautiful physical appearance. I believe, like also nowadays, I believe to be a queen go beyond physical appearance. Yes. You need to train. I say that we are like an athletes. We need to train for our competition. We need to develop ourselves, our experiences, our languages. So many things we have to develop in ourselves. We have to be the best version of myself. And to be honest with you, I don't think I was the most beautiful or the one that spoke better. But one thing I always try to focus is always to be very determined in everything I do. All my steps have always strategy and focus 110% in what I was doing. So I think this award was not only for the beauty, but also I would say the determination that I put in this moment in my life.
Yeah, of course, your determination, and I feel like you will always go wholeheartedly, right? I think you're so deserving with the title.
Thank you so much.
I heard that you started your beauty pageant journey from the age of 3, right? And you've been modeling since the age of 14. And after that, you were crowned as Miss Grand International. How was that journey to you?
So since I was little kid, as you said, my mom, she put me in Little Miss. So I grew up in this world. I grew up in beauty pageant. But to be honest, I really found that was a purpose of my life when I participate in Miss International in Costa Rica. I wanted to represent in Brazil. That I could really feel it in my skin. Because when you're a kid, you go, you have fun, but you really don't know. But then when I was 16 years old, I was like, wow, I feel like I found my purpose. I want to do this. One day I want to participate in the biggest beauty pageant and I want to get a crown for my country. And so it has been in my life since always.
Being someone who can represent our country is always a pride and the dream of any girls, right? So this is not your mom's guidance, right? Is it your choice?
So it became with my mom guidance. Actually, my mom, when I was in her belly, she said that she had a dream that God told her that I would be Miss one day. But my mom, she was Miss also before. My aunt, she was Miss. My grandmother, she was Miss. So I came from a family of misses. So always being, I joke that always being in our blood to be a miss. But yeah, she had this dream. And when I was young also, she used to cut pictures of like beautiful babies and glue in the thing. We have like a wall thing. And she said, my mom and my daughter, when she born, she's going to participate and she's going to win the biggest pageant ever. So it was kind of a prophecy from my mom. But after it became my dream. When I was 16 years old, I think my mom prophesied so much that I was 16. I was like, I found my dream.
Nice. And I heard that you also graduated with MSc in finance from London College, right?
Yes.
That was so awesome. Why did you decide to turn over the new leaf into this beauty pageant?
So after my 16, that I participate in the Miss International, I always wanted to have a degree.
Yeah.
I wanted to work and to experience. And also I knew that it would help me so much as a person. And we know to be a queen, we need to bring something more to be able to inspire other people. So I wanted to have experience in my life, especially the educational one. So I studied finance, that's the degree I like the most. And I found a job after in wealth management. But I always knew it, there would be a point in my life I would come back to Brazil and I would focus myself 100% in the competition. So I worked almost a year in wealth management, but then I spoke with them. I said, I need to come back to Brazil to follow one dream of mine. And they were so supportive. They said, we're going to do a huge banner for you. Go, Isabella. She works in Thompson Tindo.
Nice. So beauty pageant is actually your true calling, right? Yeah.
Always
so after Miss Grand International, what's your plan?
I love this creative side. So I really want to start acting. And also I love makeup, which with beauty queens, we always very connected with. So I want to open my own business with makeup and also acting.
Beauty, clearly an advantage, right? So have you ever come up with any difficulties or any judgments from other people?
There is always. I believe not only in beauty, as I told you before, I work in finance. So many times I suffer some prejudices like, she's beautiful, she's not smart.
Oh.
So I could see that was much harder for me to find a job than some of my colleagues. So I think everything we do in life, we always suffer some prejudices from people. But I think the key is we always close our ears from these noises from outside and believe in our potential.
Nice.
Dependently what we follow.
So, as you know, our body, women's body changes over time. Is it stressful for you to always have to maintain a good body measurement, a beautiful appearance?
Link, to be honest with you, I had a lot of problems already when I was younger, when I was modeling. At the time I was modeling, I went to model in some different countries, was that measurements like 90, 60, and the type of my body, I have large bones.
Okay.
Like I'm very large. So it was always very hard for me to get in that measurement. So I lost a lot of jobs. But one thing I found, especially in competition, is that they look more of the harmony of your body. Yeah. They look more like you, the best version of yourself. They don't look too much of the measurements. When you arrive in the runway and you show your power, your personality, your performance, they look in like the total. They don't look like, she's 60, she's 90, yes, she's good. No. And usually modeling, they used to do this. Now it's not anymore. So before, I used to have some problems, but I found myself a beauty pageant and I started to love to eat healthy, love to take care of myself.
Yes. Yeah, I really think that confidence is actually the key, right?
Exactly.
It's not what keeps people is not our appearance, is what is inside, right?
Definitely. Confidence changes everything.
Yeah.
Changes everything. If you arrive with confidence, independently what's your size, you're always gonna stand out.
Yes.
People always gonna see your real beauty, because that's our real beauty that shines from inside of us. When we are confident, people can feel it.
Yes.
But yeah, you said everything now. Confidence is a beauty. It's beautiful.
Would you prefer a natural visual or an artificial one? The artificial one I'm talking about is the plastic surgeries, stuff like that.
I would go to do whatever you feel best.
Yes.
Me personally, I don't like too much of anything. Because you can see when people do too much of everything in their life, you can see that they did a lot. It doesn't look natural. I like more natural look. I'm this natural team, but I always support that if you feel like if you change some little thing, you're gonna feel more confident.
Yes.
You definitely go for it.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more. I think that plastic surgery, one should do it if they really want to change themselves. They really feel like they're more confident in that look, rather than it should not be like, oh, other people saying that I don't look good, I should fix this.
No,
so
yes.
I do plastic surgeries.
No, yeah, definitely. You need to feel yourself, maybe this can be better, perfect, but not what other people think. Because if you hear of other people think, we're gonna do plastic surgery in the whole body, because each one have a different opinion.
Yes.
I don't like this, I don't like that. You're gonna change everything.
You say that you prefer a more natural visual, right? So what is your recipe to this?
To look
to a natural visual, the recipe.
Me, I eat healthy, I work out. I love it to take care of myself. I learned it, and after I started to loving this ritual of skincare. Usually I got this from my mom, because since I'm young, my mom, she bring me to the sauna and she teach me to put cream in my hair and stay in the sauna, taking care of myself. So I really enjoy this moment in my life. So for me to be natural and to be beauty, you love yourself, you take care of your body, eat healthy and be happy. be happy, because I have so many people, they can be like the most beautiful ever, but then you talk with them, they're not happy, they're not grateful, they're not confident. Just like, wow, horrible. It's not beautiful anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, of course we have to be happy and beautiful inside out, right? I think that you have a very, very long journey with beauty pageant, started when you were very young. So in your opinion, why are there so many girls dreaming to be a beauty queen?
I think each person have a reason to follow their career. I think same as guys that want to be a football player. There is many reasons. There is the fame, there is spotlight, but there's also the passion to be doing that. So I think it's a mixture of reason, and each one of the girls, they have a special reason, and that's fine. It's their reason, and that's fine with it.
So in Vietnam, there's a lot of people saying that when they see a beautiful girl, they'll say, "Oh, she's so beautiful, she should enter a beauty pageant." But on the other hand, there are some other people would say that pageant title holders are not the beauty standards. So what do you think about this matter?
Like I was saying, I think beauty catches our eyes, but after what the person have to bring is what make a difference. And I feel like beauty pageant has developed so much together with our society. And now beauty queens go, as I said, beyond the physical. It's a strong woman that have the courage to share her opinions to the world and defend social projects, especially defend causes of your gender. So if this person has a strong message, because I believe also if God gives you talent singing or beauty, but you don't use it for a big purpose, that doesn't worth of anything. So I think it's a mixture of beauty but also personality. And as I said, beauty, it's objective.
Yes.
Like people can see one person is beautiful but don't think the other one is beautiful, but the other one thinks it's beautiful. So it depends.
Absolutely. Yeah. How many months are there till your final walks?
We are which month?
How much time do you have
We
left?
are in April or March? I'm lost. Which month we are? We are in April.
Yeah. 6 months?
6.
6 months. Okay. So is there any plan? Yes, it goes so fast. Are you going to cry during your final walk?
Actually, I want to talk about this. I'm a person that I cry. Like everything I see that's a bit sentimental, I cry. Even like all of my sisters, my grand sister, they're gonna pass the crown or something, they're gonna do a menage for them, I always cry. So Mommy Teresa and Papa now was even comment, I was like, this girl, she cry all the time. Imagine the day she's gonna pass the crown.
You're gonna flood the stage.
I'll be worried because my makeup that day needs to be like all waterproof.
Yes, don't worry, we got you covered.
I know. So good makeup artist here in Vietnam, guys. Production amazing. Very happy to come. Everything flawless.
Yeah. Thank you. So during your several last months, do you have any plan for charity?
So I have my own charity which called Beyond. They help people with disability. I founded because of my grandfather in his memory, because he was tetraplegic. He became tetraplegic when he's 13 years old. So I have some associations that I always support and donate, and I have my website to give visibility for these associations. Is www.beyondproject.com.br. I don't know where you're gonna put here.
Nice.
But also I have the opportunity with Miss Grand International to visit different types of social projects. Like today we went to visit with Miss Grand Vietnam, one charity that help people with disabilities. And this charity there I could see other types of disability which I never saw before. And I got so touched by it. So, and this, I was he reflects with myself always made me remember how we need to start helping other people, how we need to start to worry less about ourselves, superficial things, being selfish, and really think like, how can you add in other people's life? If it's not financially, through a kind word, through love or a prayer. But this is very important. I don't have the schedule yet of what charities we're going to be visiting, because it depends on the country we're going to visit, where we're going to be. But I really like that Miss Gwen International supports fully, always going to a country and attend a different type of charity.
So during your time being in this industry, have you ever faced with any temptations, and how did you overcome it? Temptations like money or fame, like that. Do you have to trade off anything?
Trade off? No, because I was raised with my values and my beliefs.
Yes.
So I always keep this humble personality anywhere I go, because as I said, I believe that's the key of life. When we die, no one gonna take anything from here apart from our souls. So to be kind to one another, that's always my first mentality, and to be grateful. And I'm sure the other things like money, success, they will come.
What is the one message that you want to send to the young girls out there?
To never give up on their dreams. I know, sounds cliche, you must have heard from many people, but that's what I did. And as I was telling you, with the example of my grandfather, because he became tetraplegic with his 13 years old. And even seeing life telling him no, he always answered to life yes, and he followed his dreams. He became a lawyer. He had a farm, beautiful family, 4 kids, 12 grandchildren. So with his experience in life, that seeing he passed through these difficult circumstances and never give up to achieve greatness in his life, to follow his dreams, always inspired me to also never give up, also always be determined to follow what I truly believe I wanted to do in my life. And I did this in all the areas of my life. Before I was in finance, and now after in the pageant. And when you do this, I'm saying never give up, because always gonna appear people, society, stereotypes telling you no, you're not capable, better you change what you like, better find something else. But it really depends of you, how much you invest in yourself. I know for some people may be harder because of some obstacles, but it's not impossible. But if that's really true, your dream inside of you, never give up, because you can make it.
Yes, never give up. If you really want something, the whole universe will conspire to help you get it, right?
Definitely.
Yes.
I totally believe this.
So, one last question. What is the one thing that you always feel like is very hard to get it off your chest, that you can say it in this podcast? Just feel free to say anything you want.
If it's hard to get out from my chest, it's gonna be hard to come out now. Oh my God.
They kind of want something that you have never said.
Okay.
Some secret maybe? I don't know.
Well, we were talking about body and appearance and all of this. When I said when I was modeling when I was younger, I had some problem to fitting like the exactly measurements. So I've been through some like times in my life that I need to find myself, questioning myself. Do I really fit? But I want to tell all of you girls, you do. Don't look at like your measurements, but look like be the best version of yourself. Always be the best measurements that your body can bring. I'm not telling you to like, she said, don't look at the measure, don't take care of yourself. No, do it, but for your own, like, because you want to, you feel good, not because of pressure. Then you're gonna start feeling bad, and you're gonna be like a ball of snow. They're gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger, and until you break it, you're gonna have time. And I've been through this when I was younger. I was just 14 years old in modeling industry, until I found how to love my body, to learn how to eat correctly. Took time, and if I had someone that been through this before and was sharing here with me, it would be much easier for me to like step down and say like, wait, I'm beautiful, I just gonna eat this and do this and be the best version of myself, love myself, and I'm gonna find great opportunities in my life, like I did in pageantry. That's where I found myself.
I really believe that your story will inspire a lot of girls out there to choose their own beauty standards, right? Thank you so much for attending the podcast today. I hope that your reign will be so stunning and so inspiring as always.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here today, especially to know I'm the first one here in the podcast. I feel so honored. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you.